France 2, Morocco 0. Kylian Mbappé and Ousmane Dembélé are the goal scorer. They did not give Morocco a single chance. They crossed their hope in the beginning of the game. I'm disappointed how Morocco approached this game because we saw them play against Brazil. They played real football. We saw them play against Netherlands, forcing the Netherlands to change the way they play from 4-3-3 to 5-3. We saw that. We knew we had a hope that Morocco, as the only African representative, would put up a fight against France. But no, nothing happened because France just repeated the 2022 semi-final against Morocco. It's 2-0, easy, nothing to discuss here. France has the best attack, the best defense, and we're going to try to analyze this game because this game, France just showed Morocco, you may be good, but we are 2 or 3 levels above you. We are not boxing in the same category. Because France made every single game in this World Cup so far for them look easy. People will say, well, the toughest game was against Paraguay. Yeah, Paraguay played 11 players in the defensive line. They didn't do anything. And France had like 80% of the ball. So I would take that away because we saw them dominate Senegal, we saw them dominate Norway, we saw them dominate every single team they played so far. So we're gonna dive in to analyze because Kylian Mbappé is breaking record, Ousmane Dembélé, a Ballon d'Or scoring, and we're gonna try to analyze the reason why the Moroccan approach this game like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2026 FIFA World Cup first quarterfinal, and France is waiting Spain or Belgium. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not allowed to subscribe, do me a favor, subscribe, like, and share this with your friend. Without wasting any time, we're gonna just do a deep dive into the game because before this game started, the Moroccan had a belief. They believed they could do it. When you were talking about some Moroccan or the coach or like the fan, they will say, yeah, we can win this. And African believe it because like it's the only African team who was left in the World Cup so far. And they made us proud coming there. But just like in 2022, they played against a team that is 2 or 3 levels above them. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't even threaten France today. France didn't get any threat today. Like their team was playing like, okay, we just needed to score the first goal and it will be fine. Because the first half, it was all about France had like 9 or 10 shots in the first half. They were dominating the game. Olise, Mbappe, like Rabiot, Kone, everyone was moving in a synchronized because people were scared of, okay, France team, they may have the best striker in the world, but they don't have the best midfield in the world. Like people were talking about the balance, or how this gonna go. Like, if they play against a tougher team, how it's gonna go. But France made every team look small because now they beat the two African teams that played in the final last year. They beat Senegal 3-1, no 3-2. The game was 3-2. And they beat Norway 4-1. People wish who is a Norway second team. It doesn't matter. Even Norway first team played, they would have lost. And they beat Iraq in the game. And Paraguay was tough, but 80% of the ball was in the hand of the French. So Paraguay just decided not to play and defend. They still lost. So it doesn't matter this team if you came in and say, okay, we're going to defend or we're going to play. They will beat you. You defend, they will beat you. You dominate, they will beat you because they have the fastest forward player in the world and was some of the most technical players. Michael Olise, it's been like 2 or 3 games. He didn't do any assists yet. I mean, he did the show in the beginning of the World Cup, but right now he's kind of quiet. Let's hope he's going to wake up in the semifinal because if we follow the logic, Spain will eliminate Belgium. But it's football, everything is possible. Belgium, we saw them the game they play against US. They may bring the same energy into the game. But if Spain qualify to the semifinal facing France, that will be the biggest challenge for France because the last 2 major trophy they were eliminated by Spain. The UEFA National League, they lost the game, I think 5-4 to Spain. And the Euro, the last time Euro, they eliminated France in the semifinal 2-1. We all remember that game. But this France team is different. And Spain is a Spain. They are in the quarterfinal without conceding a goal yet. They may be winning 1-0, 0-0, but they are there. It's just like it reminds me the 2010 Spain. Right? 1-0, okay, we pass. But back to this game, like I said, France has the best team and you can just check it. Mike Maignan. I mean, in this World Cup, we have seen a lot of great goalie, but Mike Maignan is good. He stopped 1 penalty and today the 2 or 3 shots he had to save, he stopped them. He was there. Like that's what you need from a goalie during this competition. If you don't see the ball a lot, the 1 or 2 that come, you have to save them. And he was there to stop the Unai shot, right? And you have Saliba, arguably the best defender in the Premier League, a champion of the Premier League, and the finalist of the UEFA Champions League. And you have Upamecano, the best defender in the Bundesliga, playing for Bayern. And I think Jules Koundé is all right. He's not that offensive. Even his replacement, Malo Gusto, is really offensive. But, France didn't encounter any threat yet to put this guy in challenge, right? And in the left side, you have Lucas Dean that started today. But prior to that, it was Theo Hernandez who played for Al Hilal and Luka Dean from Aston Villa, Umre boys, right? And in the midfield, that's where people would say France have some kind of, he's not the best in the world, Rabiot. People need to respect Rabiot, bro. Rabiot is in every major competition. In every team he plays, he's one of the key players. He's really good. He can be box to box. He can play six. He can shoot. You saw that shot he did today. Bruno saved it. But it was beautiful shot. Like the dude can shot. He can do header. So France team is not only the four forward, even the holding midfielder can shoot. Because Manu Kone can shoot too. Manu Kone play for Roma and Rabiot for AC Milan. And you have those two wing back. You have Dembélé, the Ballon d'Or, he score again. Ousmane Ballon d'Or. Yeah, people will say whatever they want, but he's the Ballon d'Or. And he scored his fourth or fifth goal of the tournament so far. And you have Jeremy Doué that started today ahead of Barcola. Because in France, they have choice. If the team will leave you space, they start Barcola. If the team, they know the team gonna play really defensive ball, they start Doué because it's good in a small spaces. They have option. Michael Olise don't play, it doesn't matter. They have a player from Man City, Ryan Sharkey, who can play, if not the same way or better than Olise. Even though Olise is a real baller, but Sharkey, we know him as a Premier League fan. We all know him. And of course, you have Mr. World Cup, Kylian Mbappé, crossing the World Cup like nothing. This tournament is his. He's 27. He played 3 World Cup. This makes France back-to-back semi-finalists, and Mbappe was in every single of them. In 2018, they went all the way and won it. In 2022, they lost their final against Argentina, and now they're in the semi-final. They join a team, countries like Germany and Brazil, the only country to achieve that back-to-back semi-final of the World Cup. And this France team is making it look easy. And there's a one man is responsible of it is a Kylian Mbappe. 20 game, 20 goal, and 3 assists because he had an assist today. Kylian Mbappe this year he have 8 goal, 3 assists. That put him ahead of Messi because Messi have 8 goal and 1 assist. Right? So Mbappe missed a penalty in the beginning, in the first half, because France was dominating. You saw the acceleration he did, and then he dribbled. Mazraoui couldn't do anything. That pass coming through from Doué, and then he took on. Mazraoui were late on his tackle, but Bono was there. The wall from Casablanca, Daryl Baida. He did his best. He tried to stop. He stopped the penalty, and he had like a 5 or 6 save. If you look at the start, France had 9 shots on target. So the goalie had to save like at least 5 save, and the corner was like 5-5. So overall, Bono did his game. It just like they just faced a country that don't know how to stop. Because this France team, like I said, when citing all these players individually, they are the best team in the world individually. Collectively, like I said, Spain will challenge them. But you go 1-to-1, they will cook everybody. So Mbappe missed the first penalty, and then they showed like he was saving everything. Jeremy Doué could have scored in the first half. I mean, even Luka Dean shot could have gone in, but Bruno was there even though they didn't give the corner. Overall, the first half was okay one way, and the second half, France has been the best team in every game. In the second half, they are more dangerous in the second half than the first half. The second half, 60 minutes in, Mbappe, the special, this clicking like a cover, like it was like he covered the ball like this. It was beautiful to watch. Beautiful. Isaac Diop was there and Bruno was there. They couldn't see anything coming. And of course, 6 minutes later, Ousmane Dembélé scored an assist of Kylian Mbappe. Because that pass, it was a triangle from Olise to Mbappe to Ousmane Dembélé, making it 2-0. And then France just said, okay, let's just let them play. Let's see what the Moroccan gonna do. Morocco couldn't do anything because offensively today Morocco did not propose a lot. That's why I'm like really disappointed of the coach what his decision, because I think they had the material to try to challenge this team, but they did not. They didn't even try. Or if they tried, they couldn't. Onai, the only one shot they have on target was from Onai in the second half, and Magne was there to save it. Overall, congratulations to Morocco for doing back-to-back quarterfinal, the first African country to do so. I'm pretty sure the next World Cup they will be even more stronger than this. But France, you just have to wake up early to beat this because Morocco today, I'm not saying I know is good, Boadi is good, but Rabiot like was there, Rabiot beat them. I thought Morocco would play 4-3-3, but they came in playing the same way as France, 4-2-3-1. They used to have a one midfielder more than the other team. That's why they dominate the game against Brazil or against Netherlands. But here they came, they play the same position and they lost the game easily. They didn't even fight. The Lion were like they cut because there was no roar, no action, no even fighting back. It was just, I'm not saying it was boring to watch, but it just, you could see the level is different. You see a player from Bayern or Real Madrid, like from big club, and then playing against this Moroccan team is a good team because Morocco did really good reaching the quarterfinal, but playing against the favorite of the tournament, you just have to wake up early. But overall, this is what I have for you guys. For me, I think the best team qualify. Tomorrow we're gonna watch Spain against Belgium because this is the quarterfinal now, and it will be only one game every day until Sunday, and then we're gonna start the semi-final. Well, thank you for watching. Stay connected, stay safe. Let me know below what you think. Peace.